Welcome to another exciting episode on Tourista Experts, the channel where we show you the best and most beautiful places in the world. In this video, we're going to explore 25 of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. These places' beauty of our magical lands, the rich culture, and the unique traditions. And we're going to take you on a spectacular tour. We'd like you to come with us on this incredible adventure where we explore some of the most beautiful and most incredible corners of our planet. These are the sites that showcase the diversity and richness of our planet and its history. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey as we take you to some of the most amazing places on Earth. Before starting the video, please subscribe to this channel so that you will be updated with the latest videos. And you must definitely tell me in the comment box which places you liked, and out of these places, which one you have been to visit? The first site on our list is Stonehenge, located in the United Kingdom. Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument that consists of a ring of large standing stones, arranged in a circular pattern. The stones date back to around 3000 BC, and their purpose and meaning are still a mystery. Some theories suggest that Stonehenge was a place of worship, a burial site, an astronomical observatory, or a calendar. Stonehenge is one of the most famous and mysterious landmarks in the world, and it attracts millions of visitors every year. Next, we travel to Sri Lanka, where we find the ancient city of Sigiriya. Sigiriya is a massive rock fortress that rises 200 meters above the surrounding jungle. The fortress was built in the 5th century AD by King Kasyapa, who wanted to create a palace and a capital on top of the rock. The fortress is surrounded by gardens, ponds, fountains, and frescoes. And it also features a giant lion's paw carved into the rock. Sigiriya is considered one of the finest examples of ancient urban planning and engineering, and it is also known as the Lion Rock, or the 8th wonder of the world. From Sri Lanka, we move to Vietnam, where we visit Halong Bay, one of the most scenic and spectacular places in the world. Halong Bay is a natural wonder that covers an area of over 1,500 square kilometers, and it features thousands of limestone islands and islets, rising from the emerald waters of the Gulf of Tonkin. The islands are home to various caves, grottos, arches, and rock formations, as well as diverse wildlife and vegetation. Halong Bay is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is also a popular destination for cruising, kayaking, and exploring. Our next destination is Uzbekistan, where we marvel at Itchan Kala, the historic center of Khiva. Itchan Kala is a walled city that dates back to the 10th century, and it preserves more than 50 monuments and 250 old houses from different periods of history. The city is famous for its mosques, madrasas, minarets, palaces, and mausoleums, which display the exquisite craftsmanship and architecture of Central Asia. Itchan Kala is a living museum that showcases the cultural and religious heritage of Khiva. From Uzbekistan, we fly to Chile, where we explore Rapa Nui National Park, Easter Island. one of the most isolated and mysterious places in the world. Easter Island is located in the Pacific Ocean, more than 3,000 kilometers away from the nearest continent. The island is best known for its moai statues, which are giant stone figures that were carved by the Rapa Nui people between the 10th and 16th centuries. The moai statues represent the ancestors and deities of the Rapa Nui people, and they are scattered all over the island. Easter Island is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is also a place of great archaeological and cultural interest. Next, we travel to Jordan, where we find Petra, one of the most impressive and fascinating archaeological sites in the world. Petra is an ancient city that was carved into the red sandstone cliffs by the Nabatean people more than 2,000 years ago. Petra was a prosperous and powerful trading center that controlled the routes between Arabia, Egypt, Syria, and Rome. The city is famous for its monumental buildings, such as the treasury, the monastery, the royal tombs, and the theater, which display a unique blend of Hellenistic, Roman, and Arabian influences. Petra is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is also known as the Rose City or the Lost City. From Jordan, we move to Cambodia, where we visit Angkor Wat, one of the largest and most magnificent religious monuments in the world. Angkor Wat is a temple complex that was built in the 12th century by King Suryavarman I as a Hindu temple dedicated to Vishnu. The temple is a masterpiece of Khmer architecture, with its 5 towers, galleries, courtyards, and moat. The temple is also decorated with thousands of bas-reliefs and sculptures that depict scenes from Hindu mythology and history. Angkor Wat is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is also a symbol of Cambodia's national pride and identity. Our next destination is Indonesia, where we marvel at Komodo National Park, one of the most biodiverse and unique places in the world. Komodo National Park is a group of islands that are home to the Komodo dragon, the largest living lizard on Earth. The Komodo dragon can grow up to 3 meters long and weigh up to 150 kilograms. And it has a powerful bite that can kill its prey with venom. The park is also home to other rare and endangered animals and plants, such as the Timor deer, the orange-footed scrubfowl, the rinca rat, and the Komodo palm. Komodo National Park is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is also a popular destination for diving, snorkeling, and hiking. From Indonesia, we fly to Peru, where we explore the historic center of Arequipa, one of the most beautiful and charming cities in South America. Arequipa is a city that was founded in 1540 by the Spanish conquistadors, and it is known for its colonial architecture and cultural heritage. The city is surrounded by 3 volcanoes, and it is built with a white volcanic stone called sillar, which gives it a distinctive appearance. The city is famous for its churches, convents, mansions, and plazas, which display a fusion of European and indigenous styles. Arequipa is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is also known as the White City or the City of Eternal Spring. Next, we travel to another UNESCO World Heritage Site in Peru, Machu Picchu, one of the most iconic and mysterious places in the world. Machu Picchu is an ancient Inca city that was built in the 15th century on a mountain ridge above the Urubamba River. The city was abandoned by the Incas after the Spanish invasion, and it remained hidden from the outside world until 1911, when it was rediscovered by the American explorer Hiram Bingham. Machu Picchu is a marvel of engineering and architecture. With its terraces, temples, palaces, and astronomical observatories, Machu Picchu is also a place of spiritual and mystical significance, as it was a sacred site for the Inca civilization. Our next destination is India, where we visit the Taj Mahal, one of the most beautiful and romantic buildings in the world. The Taj Mahal is a white marble mausoleum that was built in the 17th century by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan as a tribute to his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal, who died in childbirth. The Taj Mahal is a stunning example of Islamic architecture, with its domes, minarets, arches, and intricate carvings. The Taj Mahal is also known for its changing colors throughout the day, reflecting the mood of the emperor's love. From India, we move to Iceland, where we marvel at Thingvellir National Park, one of the most geologically and historically significant places in the world. Thingvellir National Park is a rift valley that marks the boundary between the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates, which are slowly drifting apart. The park is also the site of the oldest parliament in the world, the Althing, which was established by the Vikings in 930 AD. The park is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is also a place of natural beauty and wonder, with its lakes, waterfalls, volcanoes, and hot springs. Next, we travel to Spain, where we find the works of Antoni Gaudí, one of the most creative and original architects of all time. Antoni Gaudí was a Catalan architect who lived in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, and he designed some of the most iconic and distinctive buildings in Barcelona. His works are characterized by their organic shapes, colorful mosaics, whimsical details, and religious symbolism. Some of his most famous works include the Sagrada Familia, the Parc Güell, the Casa Batlló, and the Casa Mila. His works are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and they are also examples of modernist art and architecture. From Spain, we move to Egypt, where we find the Great Pyramids of Giza, one of the oldest and most impressive wonders of the ancient world. The Pyramids of Giza are a group of 3 pyramids that were built around 4,500 years ago, as tombs for the pharaohs Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure. The pyramids are made of millions of stone blocks, each weighing an average of 2.5 tons, and they stand at heights ranging from 65 to 139 meters. The pyramids are a testament to the power and sophistication of ancient Egypt, and they are also aligned with the stars and the cardinal points. The Pyramids of Giza are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and they are also the only surviving wonder of the ancient world. Next, we travel to Hungary, where we marvel at the Buddha Parliament, one of the most majestic and elegant buildings in Europe. The Buddha Parliament is a neo-Gothic building that was built in the late 19th and early 20th centuries as the seat of the Hungarian legislature. The building is located on the banks of the Danube River, and it is the largest building in Hungary and the third largest parliament building in the world. The building is famous for its dome, spires, statues, and stained glass windows, which display the history and culture of Hungary. The Buddha Parliament is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is also a symbol of Hungary's democracy and independence. From Hungary, we move to China, where we find the Great Wall of China, one of the largest and longest structures ever built by humans. The Great Wall of China stretches over 21,000 kilometers across China, and it was constructed over several centuries by different dynasties to protect their borders from invaders. The wall is not only a defensive fortification, but also a symbol of Chinese culture and identity. You can walk along some sections of the wall and admire the stunning views of the mountains and valleys below. Next, we travel to Turkey, where we visit the rock sites of Cappadocia, one of the most surreal and magical places in the world. Cappadocia is a region that is famous for its fairy chimneys, which are cone-shaped rock formations that were created by volcanic eruptions and erosion. The region is also known for its underground cities, churches, and monasteries, which were carved into the rocks by ancient civilizations. Cappadocia is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is also a popular destination for hot air ballooning, hiking, and exploring. From Turkey, we move to another UNESCO World Heritage Site in Turkey, the historic areas of Istanbul. Istanbul is a city that straddles two continents, Europe and Asia, and it has been the capital of three empires: Roman, Byzantine, and Ottoman. The city is rich in history and culture, and it features some of the most iconic landmarks in the world, such as the Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque, the Topkapi Palace, and the Grand Bazaar. Istanbul is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is also a place of diversity and dynamism, where the past and the present coexist. Next, we travel to Morocco, where we find the Khazar of Ait Ben Haddo, one of the most picturesque and well-preserved fortified villages in North Africa. A Khazar is a type of traditional settlement that consists of a group of earthen buildings surrounded by high walls. The Khazar of Ait Ben Haddo was built in the 17th century along an ancient caravan route, and it was a strategic stop for traders and travelers. The Khazar is famous for its architecture and decoration, which reflect the local Berber culture and craftsmanship. The Khazar is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is also a popular location for filming movies and TV shows. From Morocco, we move to Italy, where we visit Cinque Terre, one of the most colorful and charming places in the world. Cinque Terre is a coastal area that consists of 5 villages: Monterosso, Vernazza, Corniglia, Manarola, and Riomaggiore, which are perched on the cliffs overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. The villages are connected by hiking trails, trains, and boats. And they are famous for their scenic views, historic architecture, and local cuisine. Cinque Terre is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is also a place of romance and beauty, where you can enjoy the sun, the sea, and the culture. Next, we travel to another UNESCO World Heritage Site in Italy, Vatican City. Vatican City is the smallest country in the world, and it is the headquarters of the Roman Catholic Church. Vatican City is home to some of the most important and impressive religious and artistic treasures in the world, such as St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Chapel, the Vatican Museums, and the Vatican Gardens. Vatican City is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is also a place of pilgrimage and devotion, where you can witness the Pope's blessing and admire the masterpieces of Michelangelo, Raphael, and Bernini. From Italy, we move to another UNESCO World Heritage Site in Italy, the Colosseum, one of the most iconic landmarks of ancient Rome. The Colosseum is an oval amphitheater that was built in the 1st century AD by Emperor Vespasian as a venue for gladiator fights, animal hunts, executions, and other spectacles. The Colosseum could hold up to 80,000 spectators who cheered and booed as they watched the bloody entertainment. The Colosseum is a testament to the power and glory of ancient Rome, as well as its brutality and cruelty. Next, we travel to another UNESCO World Heritage Site in Italy, Venice, one of the most romantic and enchanting cities in the world. Venice is a city that is built on more than 100 islands in a lagoon in the Adriatic Sea, and it is connected by hundreds of bridges and canals. Venice is famous for its gondolas, palaces, churches, museums, and art galleries, which display the rich and diverse heritage of Venice. Venice is also known for its festivals, such as the Carnival and the Biennale, which attract millions of visitors every year. From Italy, we move to Portugal, where we find the cultural landscape of Sintra, one of the most beautiful and magical places in the world. Sintra is a town that is located on the foothills of the Sintra Mountains, and it is known for its fairy tale palaces, castles, gardens, and forests. Sintra was a favorite retreat for the Portuguese royalty and nobility, who built their extravagant residences in different styles and periods. Sintra is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is also a place of inspiration and wonder, where you can admire the architecture and nature. Our final destination is Myanmar, where we visit Bagan, one of the most awe-inspiring and sacred places in the world. Bagan is an ancient city that was the capital of the pagan kingdom from the 9th to the 13th centuries. Bagan is home to over 2,000 temples, pagodas, stupas, and monasteries, which are spread over a vast plain along the Irrawaddy River. Bagan is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is also a place of spirituality and serenity, where you can experience the Buddhist culture and tradition. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching Tourista Experts, and we'll see you next time. Bye.